Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to need you guys to pay attention in this video because the order of operations matters. It's going to cost you money if you don't pay attention. So take notes, take a look here. Disclaimer, this is me telling you about free credit, but also an ad. I prefer other methods of buying, but understand the entertainment value involved with live selling. There are definitely good deals on live auctions as long as they're run in a legitimate way. But I personally, myself, prefer traditional auctions if I'm trying to scope out deals. Maybe I'm a boomer. I know and trust these guys to sell in an ethical and transparent fashion. Now, regardless of whether you enjoy live buying or not, just go get your free credit, get your free money, get your free dollaroos. It supports them at the same time. If you do buy from sellers live, make sure. I cannot see everything. I do not know everything. I do not know everyone. Do your research to make sure you can trust the seller that you're buying from. More importantly, avoid anything that reminds you of a carnival or casino. Know what the item is worth. Always type your bids in rather than mashing the outbid button. That's a little sketchy. Always go with the left-hand option where you can type in the actual bid. Make sure you're bidding accordingly. And the same thing with an actual auction, a traditional auction. Know what you're going to pay beforehand. Don't worry. If you're going to get deals, the best way to get deals is to not worry about losing. If you lose, whatever. Put your max bid in, whatever that might be. Let it go. Do not get wrapped up into it. You can. I've seen a ton of people that do that. That's not how you get deals. Auctions are a great place to get deals. Any auctions of any type, great place to get deals. But you gotta be prepared to lose. I got my free credit and supported the boys at the same time. That being said, I'd personally rather support Dan. KetchumAllCollectibles through his consignment service, through his Fanatics auctions. There's a little checkbox down here at the bottom. You can see what he's consigning there. There's a link tree. You can check that out. And then PK. If you're going to support PK, make sure you're watching his YouTube content. Now, if you're watching this video the day it came out, PK will be live streaming tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I tell you this is the most important one because he'll have some goodies for you to use your free credit on. All right, disclaimer over. Let's go. What do we got here? Don't worry, I'll be posting the instructions down in the description in case you need to refer back to them quickly so you don't have to scrub through the video. Starting off, you're going to need a U.S. shipping address and U.S. phone number. That might change at some point in time. The U.S. phone number you'll have to verify. So if you don't have one, you might need to borrow one. Find some method to get one. That's going to be the starting point. You're not going to be able to go any further if you don't have that. If you're in the U.S. and you have a phone, you're A-okay. Ignore what I just said. Step 1, we got Fanatics live referral link to claim your $25. Sick, nasty. We got 25 buckaroos. You're going to go to the link here. That's down in the description. You can click that. You get $25 and so do they. Win-win. Awesome sauceum. That's just an attempt by Fanatics Live to get people on their platform and a little kickback to people that are getting them to show up on there. But it's free. Free tendies. Get it, got it good. Don't use this yet though, or you're going to miss out on $20. Don't use it. I know it's tempting. Don't do it yet. You did it. You got your 25 smackerinis. Congratulations. Way to go. Don't spend it all in one place. Or spend it all in one place. Step 2. Code KETCHUM20 for $20 off your first purchase. You still need to be paying attention. The order of operations is important here. As it notes, important. You can't buy or win an auction for anything before using this. So yes, we got the other one first because we had to, but now we have to use this one before we use the other one. Get me? Got me? Good. It has to be used in the fixed section, and you can't buy or win anything else beforehand. You get $20 for free, but you do have to pay the $4.95 plus tax for shipping. So yeah, there is a little bit of a downside. There is a little bit of money that has to be spent on the shipping, but it's pretty decent. You're getting at least 45 buccarinis, Let's just go through some places to find the stuff. So in reference to fixed, it's essentially a buy it now, where there's no bidding on anything. It's just options here. PK assures me that before that Saturday, the Saturday when this comes out, he's going to have some other juicy options, such as 4 Brilliant Stars packs 4 Stellar Crown sleeve blisters, 4 Lost Origin packs, 4 Silver Tempest packs, 4 Twilight Masquerade sleeve packs, 2 151 English and 1 Astral, 1 Evolving Skies and 2 Silver Tempests, that kind of stuff. So there'll be lots of options for the $20. If there's not enough options, just tell PK, smarten up, give us more $20 options. I'm sure he'll put some good stuff in there. There'll be some good options to get some extremely cheap for the price of like $4.95. You get $20 worth of stuff, and then you also get your $25 for the $25 stuff. For the $25 sign up, you can use it either on the fixed or the auction style stuff. So you can spend that wherever, but for this one here with the Ketchum 20. You do have to spend it on the fixed stuff. So that's why the $20 juicy options are there for you. Let's get into entering the code. So if you go to your profile on the top right, you go to rewards, easy peasy, redeem code right here. You just enter your Ketchum 20. Again, it'll all be down in the description for easy access. Activity, you can see here, I got my free 25 Boneronis. Minus plus 25, minus 25, easy peasy, some easy money. Now that we've reached step 3, you don't have to worry about screwing yourself over. You can use your $25 credit from the sign up link, and you can use that on either of the fixed auctions if you want to pick up another item in the old fixed arena, or if you want to stick around, watch some auctions, see if anything goes low, you can always do that. And worst case scenario, you slam the fixed, you go back to the fixed, and you pick up another awesome little bundle. Step number 4, we have some PSA credits. So you're in luck. If you have a PSA membership, I don't have one. I don't grade cards, so it doesn't really make sense for me. They've been doing a whole bunch of stuff that kind of makes it worth it to have the membership, even if you're not grading cards. They send out all those magazines that everyone's been foaming at the mouth for, but also a lot of people don't realize or didn't get the email or haven't seen the email or weren't paying attention to the email. But if you have a PSA membership, you get even more free credit on Fanatics Live. At the $150 tier on PSA, or the PSA membership, they give you a code for $60 on Fanatics Live. At the $200 tier PSA membership, they give you a code for $125 on Fanatics Live. And then you can also combine this with the $25 credit from step number 3. So you can get something even bigger, something better if you wanted to make minimal purchases. If you want to make more purchases, I guess it doesn't matter. You can split it up however you're going to do it. But regardless, this is what the email should look like. Something like this. Break it in, $60. Here you go. This is from a $150 tier. So if you were considering it, if you're like on the fence, like, hey, I want to grade cards with PSA. Again, I'm not sponsored by PSA. I don't care. I'm not going to send any in myself, not going to sign up myself. But if you're already signed up, or if you're debating signing up, or if you're debating grading stuff, if you're going to grade stuff anyway, to each their own, do what you got to do. If you're going to grade stuff anyway, if you were planning on like, oh, I'm going to do it at GameStop, like there's a pretty good reason to do it yourself. I'm a huge proponent, a huge advocate for doing it yourself. If it's probably not that bad. You're probably going to be all right. I have full faith in your ability and anyone's ability to submit this stuff yourself. And I think it makes sense with the rewards that they're giving to do so. Now, $60 credit to Fanatics Live. What? And I know what you're saying, Rattle. What? I didn't get the email. I missed it. I must have missed it. I don't know. Maybe it was in my junk. Maybe it got deleted. And it turns out that if you do have that problem, if you reach out to PSA customer service, PSA customer care, they will be able to get you a new code. They'll give you a new code. They'll respond back. This was pretty quick. We did a little test to see if they could do it and how quickly they could do it. And I think within 24 hours, they get a code back. So even if you redeem all the other stuff and you're waiting on this, don't be worried. It seems like they'll be able to resolve it for you. Thank you for tuning in. I know this whole video was a giant ad. My apologies for that, but I do want to make people aware that there's free money to be had. Same thing with like the TikTok deals. I don't want to be on TikTok. It's not my thing. I'm personally not going to be an avid 24/7 hardcore live shopper. It's just not for me. But when there's deals to be had, if there's some free credit here that you need to use up, figure out if it's worth it for you. Do exercise caution. Again, I can't speak for anyone else that's on the platform. I don't know what they're doing. Fanatics, for the most part, has been pretty clean. It's been pretty exclusive with the amount of people that they let on. So hopefully that continues. Hopefully they keep things going the way that it's going. The same with eBay Live. I think these guys had plans to be on eBay Live as well. If they do, if they decide to swap over to that, or if they're doing both, I can let you know. And if there's any mistakes, anything that needs updating, if there's any questions, stick them down below in the comment section. Or you can reach out to join my Discord and send PK a message. If he's live, he's not going to be able to answer it. But if you have any questions before that, I'm sure he'd be happy to answer those for you. Same with Dan, Catch 'em All. I'm sure both those dudes would be happy to answer questions. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know how you made it to the end of this if you weren't trying to get, and even then, you already got your money. Get out of here. Love you guys. Bye.